The moment a goalie turns in the hockey gloves for a blocker and trapper, he or she decides to embark on a destiny with insurmountable odds. Goaltending is a position marked with hardship and failure where only the two best are chosen. Being a goalie means losing sleep obsessing over correcting the imperfections. Every movement analyzed under a microscope with all the critics and adversaries hoping to witness failure. Every mistake forever immortalized on the game sheet, highlighted on the scoreboard for everyone to see. Hearing this address would intimidate most, but not you. You are a breed of your own. You have given up the opportunity to score the big goal in favor of making the big save. Your forefathers were maskless men staring deep into their opponent's soul, daring them to score. You are a modern-day warrior suited with sophisticated armor to defend against any and all threats. You belong to a fraternity of brothers and sisters burdened to carry their teams. You alone have the power to win or lose a game. Most would fold under the pressure, but you embrace the spotlight. On any given game night, you have the opportunity to be the hero. We have all sampled defeat and would do anything to avoid the bitter taste. Defeat fuels our desire and determination to be the best. You train relentlessly because you know the difference between victory and defeat is one goal, saving one extra shot. You have learned to accept goals against, but laying your team down will never be acceptable. You sacrifice the body and pay the price with sweat and hard work for one reason: to be the best. Being a goalie is not simply playing a position, it's a way of life. It's understanding and perfecting the position to master and dominate the opposition. It's eliminating the mistake from your game and becoming the game changer. It's being a goal or you goalie. Our school has developed goalies of all ages and levels, ranging from novice all the way to the NHL. This DVD series is unique from all other instructional DVDs because we not only explain proper style, technique, and body mechanics, but we also explain common mistakes and game-changing strategies. In each section, we first describe the appropriate body mechanics necessary to stop and control any offensive situation. Then, we explain common mistakes that can often occur and must be avoided at all costs. And finally, we have the game-changing sections, which are filled with the most advanced tricks and techniques to help separate you from the rest. Hello, I'm Stefan Nichols, the University of Ottawa men's goalie coach, as well as the director and head instructor of Goal or You. I myself played 4 years of junior A hockey and continued on to complete a bachelor's degree in education. As a former elite goalie and current educator, I decided to combine the two disciplines and develop Goal or You. At Goal or You, we pride ourselves in training the most modern and advanced elements of the position. Goalies who have adopted my proven style have moved on to play junior, major junior, college, and even pro hockey. Goal or You breeds intense and efficient goalies that understand all aspects of the position. This DVD features many long-term Goal or You students.
Hi, my name is Cedric Hansen.
Hi, my name's Eric Commodore.
My name is Jess McIntyre.
Hi, I'm Alex Carre.
Hey, I'm Matt Kingston.
My name is Jean-Sébastien Graton.
And I'm from the Franco-Cité hockey program in Ottawa, Ontario.
I played AAA for the 67s last year.
I have junior hockey experience.
Next year I'm trying out for Junior 6-7s AAA.
I've been training with Stefan Nichols and Goal or You for 7 years now.
And I've been with Goal or You for about 3 years. I've been with Goal or You for about 5 years.
And I've been training with Goal or You for over 5 years.
I've been training with Goal or You for the past 8 years now.
Join me throughout this DVD series and pave the road to goaltending supremacy. In the first DVD installment, we learn all the necessary elements to be a great positional goalie. Now that you understand positioning, we need to uncover the best techniques to make the save. This disc breaks down every technical movement, body mechanic, and save choice. Any goalie aspiring to maximize their goaltending potential and expand their skill set needs to master the content in this disc. With over 80% of the goals going in on the ice or low, your stick is one of the most utilized pieces of equipment in your arsenal. I have noticed that goalies focus so much on leg saves that the stick save is becoming a forgotten skill. The advantage to using the stick over the pad is that you have significantly more control over the rebound. The stick needs to be on a slight angle by bending the blocker wrist upwards. Having a wrist angle will also allow you to have a greater range of motion. Stick saves should be made by executing small arcs with the stick in the direction of the puck. The goalie wants to hit the puck with the middle of the stick blade as opposed to the toe or heel of the stick, which can result in bad bounces. Having the stick a foot above the skates is the optimal position as it reduces the arc trajectory of the stick, making it quicker to attack the puck. One of the things to watch for is going down without moving the stick. If you are set with your feet planted and the puck is in the reaction zone, you should try to get your stick on the puck and direct the rebound into the corner. As discussed in the first disc, some goalies hold their stick too far from their feet. This causes two problems. First, the arc is much wider, which means you have to move your stick much wider to make the same stick save. Secondly, having the stick too far out creates a hole between the stick and the pad for an easy goal. Goalies, listen up. There are some times when you should never move your stick. When the puck is inside the faceoff dot, the stick should no longer move because making the save with the pad will direct the puck to the corner, and moving the stick creates double coverage and opens the 5-hole. The other situations when the stick should never move are when there is traffic in front of the net or a potential tip-in. Again, moving the stick leaves the 5-hole uncovered, which often results in avoidable goals. A leg save should only be used if the puck is outside of your butterfly. Instead of using the term leg save, I much prefer leg extensions. This term helps goalies understand that the groin needs to stretch instead of kicking the knee. When watching NHL highlights, try to compare the difference between Carey Price's leg extension and Martin Brodeur's kick save. The reason the leg save is a technique of the past is because it exposes two major holes. The first is in the 5-hole and the second, the top corner. By lifting the leg, the body tilts, creating a hole beside the shoulder. After making any leg extension, always bring in the far pad or else you lose all your recovery power. If the legs are too far apart, it becomes next to impossible to get up. Another great advantage to tightening the legs after every leg save is that this move brings you closer to squaring up to the puck. In recent years, glove positioning has evolved significantly. Gloves are no longer tight to the body, but instead in front of the body, cutting down the aerial angle. A small trick to remember glove position is to point your middle finger at 11 o'clock. The trapper pocket needs to always face the top corner. You want your elbow to be slightly in front of your ribs, with the elbow creating a 90-degree angle. Having the elbow bent will allow you to reach the side to make the save. When catching the puck, you want to absorb the shot by moving your elbow from front to back. Placing your trapper forward has 4 major advantages. First, the save is made in front of the body so the eyes can follow the puck into the glove. Secondly, with your gloves forward, the trajectory of the puck is cut off before the puck can reach the top corner, making it much harder for the shooter to score in the top net. Thirdly, when the puck is shot at your body, the glove forward makes it much easier to execute a body cradle. And finally, if you give a rebound, the puck will fall in front of you for an easy freeze. There are many common trapper mistakes that need to be avoided at all costs. The first is goalies holding their gloves to the side of their body, which leaves the top corners wide open. Another mistake is a goalie trying to make the save behind their body, which often leads to the puck bouncing off the trapper and falling into the net. The final mistake, seen especially in young goalies, is when they start sliding, the trapper trails behind, exposing the top corner. The blocker is far less complicated than the trapper. First, you want to make sure your elbow is slightly bent towards your hip. The blocker arm should also be an inch in front of your pads, making sure it never touches your pad. To make a blocker save, you need to meet the puck slightly in front of your body and turn the wrist when the puck reaches the blocker. Turning the wrist will allow you to direct the rebound to the corner. One of the biggest mistakes on the blocker side is when goalies try to attack or punch the puck instead of directing it to the corner. This motion results in giving out bad rebounds in front of the net. When the puck is in tight, you want to make sure you have your trapper in front of the puck so the player has nowhere to score. You do this by moving your elbow lower towards the puck, but what most goalies don't know is that you also have to lean your upper body towards the puck as well. Another essential concept to understand is knowing when to adjust the gloves based on the puck's depth and position. Another huge game-changing element is understanding that the gloves need to adjust based on the puck's position. If the puck is released inside the hash marks, you want your gloves to collapse right over your pads. But if the shot is released from the top of the circles, you need to have your gloves slightly higher to reduce the distance to the top corners.